Hello friends, in this session we will talk about what is Java. Let's go through of its definition. Java is a programming language and computing platform first released by Sun Microsystems in 1995. It was created by James Arthur Goslings and he started working on this project in 1990. Okay, now let's talk about how Java is a programming language. So our objective is to print hello world, and to do this we will have to write these three lines of code. In the first line we have created one hello world class, in the second line we have created one main method, and in the third line we have called one println function. In the parenthesis we have passed a string of hello world. So after writing all these three lines, if you will execute your program while clicking on this button, then the output will comes on console like this, hello world. So now you must have got the idea, like to write a program in Java language you will have to follow some certain set of rules which we will be talking in future sessions. Okay, so now let's talk about how Java is a computing platform. So once you will install Java on your machine, then this whole JDK will be installed on your machine. So once you will write your program, first you will compile your Java code with the help of this javac. Then this compiler will convert your code from .java file to .class file, and .class file will be in bytecodes. And after that, when you will run that .class file, so with the help of JVM we will be executing it, and there will be no requirement for external software to execute Java program. And that is the reason people call Java is a computing platform. Okay, now let's talk about history of Java. So Java was not a first name of this programming language. Earlier their developer used to call it Oak, and the objective was to create this language to create drivers for the devices. But because of the slowness of Oak language, their developer started reworking on it in the year of 1993, and then they renamed it as Java. And after that they have released their first beta version in 1995. Now let's talk about all of the versions of Java released in the market. So as I have already told you that they have released their first beta version in the year of 1995, and later on they have released Java 1 in 1996, and then they have released Java 1.1 in February 1997. Then they have released 1.2 in 1998, and so on. And for now, if you will check, then you will find the Java 14 is the most latest release released by Java people, and they have released it in March 2020. And if you are new to Java, then you will be amazed by get to know this, that more than 3 billion devices are using Java nowadays. Now let's go back to Java history page, as I wanted to share one very important point about Java. As you already know, like earlier the objective was to create this language to create drivers for the devices, but Java got popular in the field of distributed application. So there were two main points behind this success. First, we have already discussed that Java program is not dependent on any platform. It means if you have installed Java on your machine, whether it is Linux, OS or Mac, because Java program uses its own Java runtime environment. And the second point is the security provided by the client server architecture of Java. Nowadays, a lot of developers working and creating mobile applications and web applications. And because of this wide range of Java, they have released their three variant. First is J2SE. SE stands for Standard Editions. So this can be very useful if you wanted to create some desktop applications, as they have more focused on core Java in these editions. The another variant is J2ME. ME stands for micro editions. So if you wanted to create applications for your mobile or some devices, you can use this ME editions. The third one is J2EE. EE stands for enterprise editions. So if you are working on creating some big enterprises like SAP or PeopleSoft, you can use Enterprise Edition. So this was all about this session. I hope you must have enjoyed. Please stay tuned and happy learning.